Today's lesson is dividing polynomials. Our objectives is to divide polynomials today. So we're going to take, when you have a bigger, like a monomial, we're going to divide this first part. We're going to divide a monomial into a trinomial, or quadrinomial, or whatever you want to call it. It's really simple. We're going to turn them into fractions. So this second half right here that they give you, like the 2x squared, you are going to put right underneath each section. You're going to divide each one by 2x squared.
And then you just get rid of
Okay, dude, can I teach it? Thank you. Yes. All right, so you put the monomial underneath, and then you reduce each one of them. So 8 and 2 can be reduced to what? 4. And x cubed and x squared. X squared is the smallest, so I can turn that to just x. So that's going to be 4x on that one. And then you put your plus sign. And then 4 and 2. 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. And then x squared and x squared make it go away. Very good. So it's just 2. Now, the next one, it's a little bit different. You do your, what number can go into 12 and 2?
6.
6, very good. And then this time, the variable's on the bottom. I could take away 1x there, and I take away 1x on the bottom. So what's left on top?
6.
And what's left on the bottom? Yep, and that's your answer.
And that's all we're doing for this one.
For this example 1, we'll get into more difficult ones on the others. Yes, this is video. Okay, B, what am I going to divide by? 3 what?
M squared.
M squared. Get rid of, divide 3 and 3, which would make 1. And then m squared's my smallest, so that bottom one goes away, and the first one, so it's going to be m on the first one. 3 goes into 6 how many times? 2. And then m squared and m squared, so that goes away. So what is your number going to be on the second one part? 2. So this time there's no numbers, but I can divide the m's. The top m goes away, and it becomes a 1, just 1. And then I take away 1m on the bottom, and 3m is left over. So it would be 1 over 3m. I'd like you to try C by yourself.
Put it on pause.
C by yourself. Okay, so your answer is 2t cubed plus 4t minus 1 plus 1 over 2t. Check and see if you did it correctly. If not, figure out what you did wrong. All right, next part. A little bit more in depth. You have to divide by a binomial this time. So now we're going to do long division.
That doesn't sound fun.
So you first put the second part, and you go y plus 5 on the outside of your long division. And the first part goes inside. Y squared plus 3y minus 40. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the first letter, okay, the first part of it, of the binomial, and you're going to look at the first, this is the first step, first monomial of the trinomial inside. Okay, so you ask this is the question you ask. What do you need to multiply by to get from y to 2y squared? What do I have to multiply y by to get 2y squared?
2y?
2y. And you put it on the second number over. So you're going to put it right here, 2y. 2y. So, what's 2y times y?
2y squared?
2y squared. And what is 2y times 5?
10y squared?
10y, just 10y. Then you put a line under it. It's kind of just like long division. I'm going to subtract them.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm. Like you would do long division. So what's 2y squared minus 2y? Squared. 0. So you're going to put a line through it. Doesn't need to be there anymore.
And
then you go 3y minus 10y.
negative 7y.
Negative 7y. What do I have to do in long division? Yes.
Wouldn't it just be negative 7?
No, you still have the y. Mm-hmm.
Bring down the negative 40?
Bring down the negative 40. So that comes down to negative 40.
So it's only going to be a binomial by the time we're finished.
Yes. Some of us are going to have, some of the answers are going to have remainders. And you're going to have like a fraction remainder. Okay. The same question you ask. What can you multiply by y to get negative 7y? Negative 7.
And that's your answer? Oh no, because there's...
Now you have to do the math for it. So I'm going to turn that green. So negative 7 times y is what?
Negative 7y.
Negative 7y.
So cancel that out.
And negative 7 times 5 is what? Negative 35. So we're going to subtract them.
And the answer is...
Okay, calm down. Right. Negative 7y minus negative 7y is 0. So that crosses out. Now, listen carefully. Negative 40 minus negative 35. No. Because what happens to a negative? Negative, Joseph. Add it. So it becomes negative 40 plus 35. Which would be what?
5. Negative 5.
Negative 5.
And then
Okay, that's my remainder. In math, we do not do remainders in junior high. Okay, please, let me teach it. So then you put negative 5 over your outside number. So it would be y plus 5. And there is your answer, all three of these put together. Yep. We're going to do it again. No worries. We'll practice this again. So write it out in division style. All right. B. That's what we're looking at. First, we're starting off with 2b squared. What do I have to multiply by b to get 2b squared? 2b. Just 2b. So then I have 2b times b is 2b squared plus, what's 2b times 1? 2b. 2b And I'm going to subtract them. So 2b squared minus 2b squared is 0. Okay, what number is in front of that b? 1. Okay, so it's negative 1b minus 2b.
Negative 3b?
One of the two of you got it correct. All right, so it's negative 3b. And then bring down the negative 3. What do I need to multiply b by to get negative 3b?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay, negative 3 times b is what?
Negative 3b.
Negative 3 times 1 is? Negative 3. I'm subtracting them.
Oh, cancel. Oh,
So it's going to be a negative 3 minus a negative 3, which is a 0.
so it just cancels out. Cool.
And then a negative 3 minus a negative 3 is 0. So the 0. So there's your answer because there's no remainder. I'd like you to try C by yourself. I know it's going to be a little difficult, but I want you to try it. Here's your answer. Check it out and see if you got it right.